All right, you guys, welcome back to Week 12 of the Seahawks franchise. We're playing against the Niners this week, and we have a lot of stuff to go through. The first thing, though, I wanted to look at, actually, is look at how crazy of a stretch our schedule is for the last couple of games, or for the next couple of games, at least. So we just came off of beating the Rams. We play against the Niners, and then the Cowboys, and then the Niners again, and then the Eagles. We have 4 straight games against some of the best teams in the league. But getting into some updates for the week as well. We have a breakout D lineman. I believe it's going to be Draymond Jones because he just came off of a 2-sack game against the Rams. Let's see who it is, though. And it is for Draymond Jones. And this could get him up to, I believe, Superstar Dev. I think he's Star Dev. I'm pretty certain he's Star Dev. Getting up to Superstar would be pretty massive. Coming off of a short week. We're playing on Thursday Night Football. This is actually a Thanksgiving game, too. So we're playing our Thanksgiving matchup against the Niners. And so, let's see, is there anything to go over, really? Beat the Niners and allow 2 or fewer offensive touchdowns. That's going to be tough, man. I don't know if we can do that. They are in the exact same spot as us, though. We lead the NFC West. They are also 5-5, though. So if they are to beat us, they'll take the lead over the NFC West. But again, we do play them in 2 more weeks as well. How will you stop Fred Warner? We're going to go ahead and praise Fred Warner because he is the best linebacker in the league right now. And we're going to go ahead and just try to get the W. Just try to beat the Niners, which is a difficult task because despite their record, they are one of the best teams in the entire league. And we have some upgrades. We have an upgrade to Noah Fant, which is great. We're going to upgrade him. Now he's up to an 80 overall with his Superstar Dev. And just taking a look at him, he's got an ability slot for hitting 80 overall. He's starting to round out pretty well. His route running is getting pretty good. His run blocking is not bad. He's obviously very athletic. His catching is fantastic. Now he's an 80 overall. He's up to Superstar. His stamina and injury are good. All right, playing at home on Thanksgiving Day. Wearing the classic jerseys as well. Talking about Noah Fant in his last game with his 3 touchdowns. Brock Purdy coming out here. They're just wearing their standard jerseys. But at 5-5, both of these teams, we are fighting for the division lead. And would take basically a 2-game lead if we were to beat the Niners. So it is the biggest game of the season up to this point. And this could give us a huge foothold in the NFC West to win the division. And I don't think that the second-place team in the NFC West is probably even making the playoffs because of all the records. It's not like we got 2 really, high win percentage teams. We got 2 5-5 teams. So this is kind of like the AFC South or the NFC South in previous years where the division leader's winning it, borderline with a negative record, and I don't think the second-place team is even making it. We do got Draymond Jones back. He was injured last game. And we got Devin Bush and Bobby in right now. And that's how we're going to keep it for the time being. See how they play with Christian McCaffrey to begin with. If they're going to use him as a runner more or as a receiving threat. And they're going to run to start off with Bobby. He's trying to get there. Tariq helps with the tackle. Holding him to 3 yards feels like a victory almost. Obviously, McCaffrey is the key to their offense. That's what we got to make sure to try and slow down as much as possible. Easier said than done, of course. Come out and strong. See what they do. And it's another run to McCaffrey. We're there, though. A great tackle by Uchenna Nwosu, shedding the block. Great job by Devin Bush, though, also getting some pressure through the middle. 3rd and 10. We know it's a pass play. Dropping back into cover 3. Going to contain, try to keep Purdy in the pocket. Crosser route, but we get the sack again. Draymond Jones gets his first sack of the game, and that's going to go a long way to getting him his dev upgrade, and they're going to be forced to punt. Man, the team is really coming together all of a sudden the last 3 weeks. I don't want to jinx us, but we're even playing really well to start this game. Tyler Lockett on the return. Had 1 big return last week already. Trying to get that lead block. Juszczyk makes the tackle on Tyler, though, going down at the 46-yard line. And Gino coming out. Trying to eliminate mistakes. That is the goal this week. Trying to limit those turnovers. 2 weeks ago, he did really well, only throwing 1 interception. Last week, miscommunication between Noah Fant and him on the second pick almost cost us the game. Of course, we're going to try to limit those turnovers. I don't want to see more than one turnover for the game. Really, it'd be great to not have a single one, but Fant looks like he could be opening the seam. That's what we've been kind of feasting on lately. We're going to bring JSN over, and it looks like Fant will be wide open. There's no safety help over the top, but Fred Warner, you always got to watch out for him. Throwing over the top. Noah Fant holds on to it down at the 7. And Fant is a huge weapon on this offense all of a sudden. Was a non-factor for the most part in the first 3 or 4 weeks of the season. And I don't know how many times I have to say it, but he has transformed this offense, man. DK was the main threat for a minute, though. We got Fred Warner dropping back into coverage. We got DK getting pressed on the slant. Holds onto the ball down at the 4-yard line. Good throw by Gino. Was a little bit dangerous, but DK did a great job of shielding the DB off of him. Coming out with 3 tight ends. We got Lockett on a choice route. I don't love it. I don't love this play at all, actually. We're going to send Lockett on a slant. If we have time, we can make that throw to Lockett. Lockett is wide open. Great play. Lockett comes wide open on the play action. I was just worried about us getting pressure in the backfield off of the play action, but a great job on the bootleg. Getting wide open was Tyler Lockett on the slant, and nobody came over and was able to help. Huge touchdown, huge 7-0 lead to start the game. I could not be more happy or more impressed with how well we came out and started this game. All right, we did a great job stopping them on the first drive. We're going to see if we can continue that momentum. Watching out for Christian McCaffrey. One-on-one on the outside. Tariq, you can't throw that ball. Oh, Tariq almost got the pick. Purdy looking a little bit rattled already. Throwing a suspect pass. You cannot throw it over the top of Tariq Woolen. You just can't do it. It's not going to work. Sending a man blitz. We're sending at least Devin Bush on the inside. And, oh my God, Christian McCaffrey almost broke it. Be 3rd and 4. Great tackle by Quandre Diggs on that play. I hesitate to come out and cover 2 because I know that we can get burnt deep so easily. But Bobby dropping back into coverage, and everything's open over the middle. Agnew is now on the Niners, which is an interesting wrinkle. Agnew is actually kind of like another perfect receiver to have on their team. He's kind of a mix between a running back and a wide receiver, just like Debo and Christian McCaffrey. So that is kind of a scary threat to have. And McCaffrey breaks a couple tackles again, picks up 4 yards on the play. But so far, I've been happy with how Bobby's been playing as well. I mean, he's really not great in zone coverage, even at this point with how slow he is. But he's been doing a decent job of helping on the run. We might leave it that way for the time being. And can we get her there? Oh, my God. Devin Bush almost got there in time to lurk the interception. Jerron Reed, though, holding his shoulder with an injury there. And that could affect Draymond Jones for sure, losing our second best D tackle. Mario Edwards is in now. It's a run by McCaffrey. We're there with Devin Bush almost, but great tackle by Devin Witherspoon. And McCaffrey is injured, holding his back, and that could be a huge turn of events in this game. If McCaffrey can't make it the rest of the game, we have a good shot of winning this for sure. After taking the 7-0 lead, bringing a blitz for Bobby. We're over the middle. Padres got to get this tackle. He does on Brandon Ayuk. It's going to be 3rd and 5. They're at the 32-yard line, though, so they are in field goal range. If we can get a sack on this play, and we're going to come out in cover 2, actually. It's going to be a little bit more risky. Watching the corner around on the left side. It could be a corner on the right side, though. Underneath, great tackle by Julian Love on Debo, forcing 4th and 2, and they're going to take the field goal. And I was wrong. They're not taking the field goal. They're going for it on 4th and 2. Come out and cover 1. We're going to press. I don't love this. Kind of all mixed up a little bit. Could call a timeout, but I think we got it. And on the outside, no! Juszczyk breaking a couple tackles. Goes down at the 3-yard line. Damn, man. I thought we had that tackle. Thought we had the stop completely, but Juszczyk made us pay. Right here, we dived too early with Julian Love. And Juszczyk takes it all the way down near the 5-yard line. All right, 1st and goal. Expect a run. We got Elijah Mitchell in. We're there. Elijah Mitchell going to the outside. Tariq and Mike Jackson combining for the tackle. We're going to bring in Rayshon Jenkins. Trying to match personnel. They still got 3 receivers out here. We're going to watch for a pass still. And it's another run to Elijah Mitchell. And immediately Darrell Taylor is there. And so is Devin Bush. It's going to be 3rd and goal. We're going to see what they do here. They have 3 wide receivers coming out again, so we are bringing out 3 wide receivers again as well. I don't want to call cover 2. The corner route could kill us. And Elijah Mitchell up the middle. He just barely gets in. We're all over it, man. But he just ran us over at the last second for a touchdown. All right, guys, if you're still watching the video at this point, tell me what your favorite Thanksgiving food is. I'm really curious. Got DK over on the right side. I can't make that throw. Nick Bosa's right behind Gino, but Gino's able to pick up the first down. I didn't think he was going to be able to outrun him. But if I had to pick my favorite Thanksgiving food, I usually just go mashed potatoes if I'm being honest. But like I would go chicken too. I'm not a big turkey guy. Tyler Lockett on the side. Oh, man. Not a great throw by Gino. All right, 2nd and 10. Airing this thing out. Got Fant on a drag. Got JSN on a drag. And we got so many weapons at wide receiver. It's insane. And tight end, I guess, too. Lockett. Or, why did I say Lockett? And I feel like I'm drunk. But I'm not. DK with the catch. It's going to be the end of the first quarter. All right, we're going to give Charbonnet a chance here to run the football. Going to run it up the middle. See, oh man, Will Dissly just completely missed that block. That could have gone for a first down. Dissly just didn't make the most crucial block, and we only pick up 1 because of it, and that's the issue, man. The run blocking is just not great. Charbonnet is not the fastest back. He's got enough power, though, you know what I mean? Like, he could be a good power back, but just brutal. DK on the drag, picks up the first, holds on to it, down at the 25-yard line. Evan Brown, our starting center, though, is injured. Just got him an upgrade. He's been looking pretty good all season so far, but I don't even know. Actually, I do know who our backup is, and he's kind of like grossly underrated. Tight end attack though. Trying to get to Charbonnet. We do just. Oh, he dropped it. All right, I like DK getting open on this crosser. Tyler Lockett could split the safeties though too. I could see it. Nah, he's not splitting the safeties. DK is open. Oh no! Trying to hit him. Damn it. He got hit on the throw. DK was wide open. He was. He's trying to step into the throw, though. We got hit, and it sailed on him. Went too far. And Lenore is just sitting there waiting to get the pick. Yeah, look at that ball just flopping around. It was a duck. DK tried to come in and get the hit, but it wasn't enough to force the drop. And that's a killer, man. Like, that's not Gino's fault. You know what I mean? Like, Evan Brown just went out. They got pressure. You know they're going to run it. McCaffrey is back in. Devin Bush. Got to get the tackle with Rachel. Oh, my God. He got murdered. Oh, my God. Someone tackle him. Down at the 17-yard line. Just stopping on a dime, man. He's probably the most difficult running back to tackle right now in the league. Russian play action. Throwing it underneath to Kittle. Quandre can't get there. Kittle picks up the first. Good change of direction. Good little misdirection by running that play action out to the left side. Out in cover 3. Playing very balanced. They're switching the formation. Again with 3 wide receivers out there. They got Debo and McCaffrey on the same side. We're watching the drag. We're all over it. Oh, wow. That was a really inaccurate pass. I thought that was going to Kittle, but it was looking like it was almost going to Bobby. That's going to be an incompletion. We might have been able to get the pick there. We're going to come out in cover 1. We have Bobby in coverage. We got Rayshon Jenkins playing back as the deep safety as well. We're all over it. George Kittle. Can we get the pick? No. Kittle picks it up. Holds onto the ball. Kind of shielded Quandre off of him. It was a really bad ball, I felt like, from Brock Purdy, but it ended up working out, throwing it underneath like that. We're bringing a blitz with Bobby. See if this works. We're here with Julian Love, though. And McCaffrey's able to break the tackle, but only gaining 2 yards on the play. We're coming out in cover 4. I don't know how I feel about this exactly. Oh, Bobby's right there. Oh, he's too slow to make up ground and potentially make a play on the ball. Man, just throwing right over his head. That's the thing, man. He's just 6 feet tall. He's slow as hell. He's so good at everything, but he's just so unathletic. It's insane. Like, you know, he's so strong, but he's just so damn slow. Underneath the zig. Rayshon Jenkins can't make the tackle on Agnew. Agnew picks up the first. And again, basically having 3 positionless players on the field, and you can borderline say that Juszczyk and Kittle are positionless. A huge threat when they can do pretty much everything on the field. On the flats, Good job by Devin Bush making the tackle. Making it 2nd and 5. Would hate to give up the lead. We're probably going to give up a field goal at least, but would hate to give up a TD. That one pick, man. DK being wide open. On the run, play action. And Kittle is wide open. Actually, it wasn't even Kittle. That was Cameron Letu. Bad coverage. We were in man. Get wide open on the corner route, though. All right, man. We came out a little bit lifeless after that pick on defense, and we just could not get a stop. Started out with 2 stops. Have not been able to get one since. Underneath, Charbonnet. Get up 5 yards, making it a little bit more manageable. So far, Geno has played really well. It's just that one pressure on him turned into the one interception he's had so far. And that turned the tides of the game. But we can turn it back before the end of the first half. Let's see, though, if we can get it over here. Dangerous ball to Tyler Lockett between 3 people. All right, I think this RPO could be great with Noah Fant because he's being marked right now by Nick Bosa. I like it. Oh, but D. Eskridge didn't do his job at all. He didn't really do a block on, I'm not sure who that was. That didn't work at all. Didn't work at all. Got to punt it. Michael Dixon. Kobe Bryant as the gunner, trying to get there. Devin Bush, the great tackle on Agnew. Brock Purdy has been creating some extra time getting out of the pocket. And great coverage by Julian Love. I think Debo actually knocked the ball away. It's going to be 3rd and short. I expect a run from Christian McCaffrey. Got Bobby coming over. Going to drop Julian Love into coverage. It is a pass, actually. It's a halfback screen. And Debo picks up the first. We're there. Quandre, pick that off. Oh, my God. Christian McCaffrey made just enough of a play on the ball to stop Quandre from getting the pick. Purdy has had a couple throws so far that have been suspect enough to have potentially been intercepted. But he's been bailed out by his superstar cast already, dude. Watch the out. Oh, man. We didn't expect the stop right there, though. 3rd and 4. A minute and 20 left. Cannot give up any more yards because they're going to be in field goal range very shortly. Watching George Kittle. And it's a run. Oh, no. It's a run. Brayshawn's there to stop the bleeding, but they pick up the first with 50 seconds left. They got all timeouts. And they got 3 receivers on the left side. They Agnew on the right. We're underneath. We're on everything. Rashawn Jenkins trying to come over and make a play. Tariq comes in, makes a tackle on McCaffrey. Keeps him in bounds, so it's going to burn a little bit more clock, but I'm sure the Niners are okay with that. Although they just used a timeout, so maybe not. But I don't see the reason to use a timeout with 40 seconds remaining. They're in the gun. So far, I've thought about putting Jordan Brooks in, but I haven't really felt like doing it yet. On the curl, bad ball from Purdy. On the flat, Ayuk is taken out by Devin Witherspoon. I would love to win a Thanksgiving game at home. I would love it. Bobby is back in on this play. Over the middle. Damn it. And Debo takes it in for the touchdown. Cuts upfield. Missed the tackle. He's in. They take a 21-7 lead before half. We got 25 seconds remaining. Got one deep safety. I'm going to try to abuse this. DK's got a one-on-one on the left side. We're going to try to go after this again. DK beat his man. DK's got the speed. Hufanga he overplayed it completely. Was over the middle. Did not help Deshaun Gibson enough. And we get bailed by a last-second DK touchdown. Especially in that coverage, though, too. When we spread them out and they have one deep safety, the safety has to really decide who he's going to cover. Is he going to cover JSN on the right side, or is he going to cover DK on the left side? And if they don't cover DK, DK's gone. Got too much speed. Another huge part of getting that touchdown before the end of the first half is that we get the ball to start the second, which is also massive. We're going to try play action, see if we can get Fant open. Fant did run upfield, but there was no shot he was getting the ball. DK is an X factor. Could take another shot with him. He's got a one-on-one. We can't get the ball off in time. DK is already out of X Factor after that, though. That's the brutal thing. Got Fant on a go. Let's see where they play him. DJ Dallas. Can he outrun Fred Warner? No, he can't. It's an underthrown ball by Geno. Kind of a prayer. DJ Dallas beating Fred Warner up the field is would be miraculous. And we got to punt it away, even though he started the second half with the ball. Damian Lewis looks like he can come back, though. All right, we're definitely not where we want to be to start the second half after getting stopped on our first drive on a 3-and-out. Got to try and hopefully get a 3-and-out in return to get the ball back. And we're right there with Jordan Brooks on McCaffrey, forcing a 3-yard loss. We've been doing a pretty good job against the run. I don't want to jinx us, but McCaffrey only averaging 4.6 yards per carry, which is actually a pretty good number. But compared to what we've been doing lately in run support, it's not that bad. Debo on the catch, though, almost picks up the first. It's going to be 3rd-and-1. Brock Purdy up to 18 for 23 with 2 TDs. Should have a couple of picks as well, but has been getting bailed out by Christian McCaffrey or by Debo. An I-form expect a run. It is a pass. Burn routes counted there, but we get the sack. A huge sack coming in from Julian Love, making it 4th-and-8, and they're going to have to punt it away. A massive play by Julian Love. Brought pressure, and it actually came through. I was getting a little worried there. He was standing back there for a couple seconds, and I thought the corner route was going to get open for Kittle. Locked on the return. Takes up to the 42. Starting with pretty decent field positioning. And DK is coming out on the field. 4 catches for 100 yards and a touchdown. That's what his stat line usually looks like. Just a lot of really big catches. Doesn't get like, 10 targets or 10 catches a game, but when he gets a catch, it's like for 25 yards minimum. Yeah, we got JS. I don't like this play. DK was actually coming open on the post, and I could have hit him, but I was looking at everything besides DK on that play. And I'm sure DK would probably be frustrated by that, not getting the ball when he was legitimately wide open. We got DK getting pressed on the outside in this play, though. And I think if we send JSN on a slant, we could get a clear out in a one-on-one. DK beat his man. Good accuracy. DK's got it, and he's breaking away for another touchdown, killing Charvarius Ward one-on-one. No safety help again. Where is Hufanga at? On 2 straight go balls to DK Metcalf. No safety help, man. It's ridiculous. But we'll take it. We tie the game 21-21. A great pass from Geno Smith. Did not overthrow DK. I was a little bit worried about it. But DK completely made that play there. Did everything himself. The only thing Geno did is putting JSN on a slant, clearing space out for DK to make the play. And, getting a one-on-one matchup for DK versus the corner. And Charvarius Ward just doesn't have the speed or the height to keep up with them. All right, they're coming out with 3 wide receivers. We're going to come out in nickel, as usual. Julian Love playing kind of like that slot spot. We're watching over the middle. We're looking at McCaffrey, and we're there immediately swarming to him. Saw that it was 4 verticals, and as soon as he didn't throw the go ball, we knew where it was going. It was going to the check down. They come out and cover 1. Got McCaffrey in the backfield again, and it is a draw. We're trying to get over there with Devin Bush. Devin Bush can't make the tackle, but Jordan Brooks and Tariq Woolen are there. All right, we're running an interesting dime package. We have Bobby in as a defensive end, and we got Draymond Jones and Uchenna Nwosu on the inside, along with Boye Mafe. I kind of like this, but Tariq gets beat by Jamal Agnew on the slant route, which you kind of expect. Trent Williams is injured, though. That's pretty big. Trent Williams is by far their best offensive lineman. But you kind of expect that Tariq's going to get beat on a slant route when his man coverage is incredibly low for us. Again, kind of ridiculous, but it is what it is. And it's a counter play to the right side, and oh my god, we can't get off a block. You'd expect that a little bit in dime, but Bobby is a great run stopper. He's got some of the highest block shed on the team, so you'd expect him to be able to kind of beat right tackle a little bit on a run. Devin Bush, oh, damn it. The short out, great tackle by Devin Witherspoon, really hitting Deebo Samuel. But again, Brock Purdy has been flawless so far, statistically at least. Hasn't made any serious errors. We're watching the drag tackle on Brandon Ayuk by Julian Love. 1st and 10 again, though. Ayuk getting a lot of drag passes, a lot of stuff underneath so far. Not throwing any deep balls. They come out in cover 2. Going to adjust a little bit. You got Julian Love over here. They're switching formations again. Coming out in trips on the right side. Debo on the left. We're all over it. And he still holds on to it, man. 2-yard gain. We need to see if we can force pressure, force a turnover. We got a sack on him before. We're going to bring some pressure up the middle. We're going to stay on Rayshon Jenkins. Watching for a halfback screen. It's going to be a... Okay. This is actually going to be... We need to call timeout. We're going to get spread way too thin. We're bringing a zone blitz on that play. and everyone was dropped as a receiver. And we only had one guy able to cover the entire middle of the field. That was just not going to work. We had to call timeout. Only got one timeout remaining, though. On the left side, we could not shed a block. McCaffrey picks up the first again. Got to go back into base 3-4. We cannot be in dime in the red zone. Can't do it. Now, normally we're running nickel, but this close to the end zone, it's fine to run 3-4. One thing I don't like is that we don't have some of our guys in. Jordan Brooks misses the tackle. McCaffrey's got all day. We were just not getting to the ball very quickly at all. And McCaffrey got into the end zone basically for free, it felt like. We were going to try running Charbonnet one time, but we're going to run him to the left off of a counter. And he's got some room to run. They did not see that coming at all. They did not expect us to run whatsoever. Our second carry of the game, and Charbonnet breaks it for 15 yards about. But originally the counter was going to go to the right, but it was going straight into Fred Warner and Nick Bosa, but we kind of knew we couldn't do that. Tyler Lockett should be coming wide open on the crosser. Oh, no, oh, my God. Lockett held on to it. What a catch. I was worried because that ball was starting to float a little bit, and if Lockett was going upfield, it was going to get picked off, but we brought Lockett back to it and made the play just in time to even hold on to the football. But, yeah, it looked like it was starting to fade on Gino a little bit where the DB could undercut it, but we got very lucky that Lockett came up with that catch. I like Lockett to get open on this corner route. Again, he's not been very involved all season, but he's been making some big plays for us already. DK underneath, though, is open on the drag and picks up a good amount of yards. So far, Gino having a good game. Don't want to jinx him again, of course. You try a halfback screen with DJ Dallas. It worked once before. DK now up to 6 catches for 180 yards and 2 TDs. Having a phenomenal game. Dallas has got a lot of room to operate. Cutting back left. Picks up more than the first down. Got 30 seconds left in the third. We're in no hurry, though. Down by 7 still. See if we can... Looks like DK might get open on the drag. And he is. He's got plenty of room over the middle. Another grab by DK. Taking us down to the 8-yard line. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. And we're down by just 7 points. Lurking. I think I meant to say looming. We're looming close to the goal line. I don't know. I don't know English. Okay. I like JSN on this crosser. Fant could come open off of the release. Fant is open, kind of. Oh, man, that was kind of a late pass. But we didn't have a lot of time to throw. We were facing some pressure. That might have been a pickup of a yard or two. Fant's had a quiet game. Last 2 games, I mean, he's been going crazy. So they're doing a good job of kind of taking him out so far of our game plan. And we got to get rid of it. Ah, shit. I mean, shoot. Intentional grounding, and so we're going to lose the down. We're going to be back at the 21-yard line. Dallas, we need him to block. We need to focus on Nick Bosa here. And, okay. JSN could be open underneath as well. Fant can't hold on to it. The deep end by DK might have been open. I'm not sure if we had enough time to make that throw. Jason Myers on the field goal. Perfect accuracy. Didn't get blocked. Right down the middle. Down by 5. All right, we're trying to come out and dime again. See if we can do anything. Seeing how this package works against this offense. And it's a pass play. Damn it. Motherspoon got beat by Debo on the curl. Brock Purdy still basically flawless in this game. Again, they're not really hitting anything deep downfield. They're just working us underneath over and over again. I like Agnew. I know. Oh, come on, Witherspoon. Don't let Agnew separate on you like that. We had the zig route covered underneath. We had the short out covered as well if Agnew was going to run that. But I did not expect Agnew to beat Devin Witherspoon on a corner route. I definitely didn't see that coming. Elijah Mitchell running on the outside, the sweep, getting a lot of yards. Breaking off 3-4 tackles. Finally being brought down, but they got the first down pickup. Already in field goal range, we got to hope to stop the bleeding, not give up a touchdown. If they get a touchdown, that could be the end of the game. Again, we're watching Agnew. They should not beat us on a corner. We're watching the out. Devin Bush is all over it. We saw it coming. They ran that play 3 or 4 times. Devin Bush was waiting for it. Agnew chasing down Devin Bush, but Devin Bush is going to take it all the way for the pick six. A huge play by the first-year Seahawk player. A massive play. Brock Purdy's been basically flawless all game. We've been saying it multiple times, and finally he makes a mistake, slipping up, throwing that same ball to Agnew that he's been throwing on the short out. We were covering it earlier when he threw the corner, but we knew they probably weren't going to run the corner route twice in a row. We were ready for the short out, and Agnew had no chance of getting that ball. Devin Bush was all over that route, completely read it. Big plays coming from Draymond Jones already, getting the sack, and obviously coming from Devin Bush, getting the pick six. Had 2 straight weeks of 2 pick sixes. Oh, it's play action. And, damn, Witherspoon's getting abused. He should not be getting abused like this, man. He is so good. You never get enough Witherspoon. He's been making so many plays, been getting sacks, he's been getting interceptions. I've been pleasantly surprised with him because I definitely was not happy about picking him number 5 overall originally. Jordan Brooks with the tackle on Jamal Agnew. Sometimes I get worried with first-round picks in the Seahawks because they have not been great at drafting first-round talent in the last, 10 years. But so far, Devin Witherspoon's looking really good. Watching over the middle, the short outs. It's going to be a missed connection. Draymond Jones is injured, though. I hate to see that. We really need him to get back in. If he gets another sack, I believe he gets that dev upgrade. I don't know that 1 sack is going to be enough. Launching over the middle on the really deep zig. Is that what that was? Kind of looked like it was. They pick it up. And he's a dislocated shoulder. He's going to miss the rest of the game. That is brutal. Our best D tackle's out. So if they wanted to run it, they could. We just got to hope we don't get into a goal line situation. Because right now, all we got is Mario Edwards and Brian Monet, I believe. Watching over the middle. We're there. Christian McCaffrey holds on to it for a 4-yard pickup. We're slowly sliding in the takeaways, but I feel like overall our defense was played pretty good. We also got, a pick 6. We got 2 takeaways last week. 1 takeaway so far in the pick 6 this game. But Purdy's been pretty good about not throwing anything too dangerous. He's almost thrown 3 picks, but... Oh, Brock Purdy. Oh, Brooks. Damn, I was hoping he'd get a hit on him. 3rd and 1 off the slide. Brock Purdy is talking to Bobby Wagner. Still in dime right now. 3rd and 1. I can see them running it, I suppose. Going to be a pass, though. We're all over it with Jordan Brooks. He can't pick it off. He's got Jamal Adams' hands. I can't believe it. That would have sealed the game. Devin Bush got that huge pick 6 for us. And Jordan Brooks could have had a pick 6 himself. But the field goal is going to be good. It's all tied up with 2.5 minutes remaining. And what could you ask for? What more could you ask for on Thanksgiving Day between the Seahawks and the Niners than a game that's going to come down to probably the last drive, possibly go to OT. Going to let this one roll out of the back of the end zone. Start from the 25-yard line. Gino coming back on the field. The boots have been working pretty well. We're going to do a boot here. The best defensive players on their team are over to the left. We're going to go over to the right. And they got pressure, I can tell already. Please don't be intentional grounding. It's not. I knew they were going to get pressure off the right side immediately. I saw them coming. Luckily, we didn't get killed for it. That could have killed the whole drive right there, taking a sack on the first play. 2nd and 10. We're going to actually run Charbonnet, potentially. I don't know how I feel about this. Charbonnet going to the right, picking up a good amount of yards, making it manageable on 3rd down at least. Not bad. Yeah, the last couple of weeks in limited action, Charbonnet's actually done a pretty good job running the football, but I feel like it's because it's so unexpected that he gets like a little bit of a chance. DK over the top. Got to hold on to it underneath. Oh, DK can hold on to it. He's been doing so well all game. I can't really hate on him for that one, man. For that one drop. I mean, he was right on the safety there. That was going to be a tough catch anyways. We got to punt it away. And the Niners are going to be almost in field goal range already. Mike Jackson helping on the tackle. They're at the 45-yard line. We need a stop immediately. Got to get a stop to either force them to an early field goal or completely keep them out of field goal range altogether. They're coming out with 3 wide receivers. We're going to come out in nickel. We've been in dime, and dime has been getting crushed. So we're going to come out and cover 1. Got Rayshon Jenkins playing deep coverage. 1-on-1. Witherspoon gets abused by Debo. There should have been safety help over the top. I can't say that there shouldn't have been. The safety was committing to the 3 wide receiver side, or the 2 wide receiver and George Kittle side, but Noah Fant underneath, holding on to it, picking up about 8 yards. We got a minute and a half remaining. If we get the touchdown, we may go for 2. We might do it. Because I'm not feeling getting a stop right now. I'm not really feeling trusting this defense. Charbonnet's coming wide open. You can't miss that throw. You just can't miss that throw. Charbonnet is wide open for an easy 15-yard pickup after the catch. You got all day to run. I like Lockett to get open. Hold on to this ball, man. Well, we got to go for it. JSN's unmarked. Hold on to it. No, there's no way you can't have that miscommunication. We threw it a little bit early, but JSN's got to see that ball coming on the hitch. And we just lost, man. We got abused by Deebo Samuel in this game, and it was mostly off of just like 2 really big explosive plays, but we only have 1 timeout remaining. They're just gonna kneel it. And that's gonna be the game. And we not picking up a first down there is insane. We had to have the first down. Charbonnet was wide open. JSN was wide open. You have to be able to make those throws. And I think the throw to JSN was even accurate. I just don't think JSN was even looking for it yet. But that's insane. Christian McCaffrey on the carry. Going to use a timeout. Doesn't really matter. 3rd and 10. And yeah, that's a brutal loss again because, you know, that's basically like falling down 2 games to the Niners. They have the head-to-head. They also are going to have a win. We're taking an L. Geno had a solid game, 3 TDs and the 1 pick, but the 2 late incompletions killed us. Brock Purdy with 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. Really, basically Deebo's stats right there. Deebo carried completely. McCaffrey had a good game, averaging 6 yards per carry, 1 touchdown. Elijah Mitchell also had a touchdown as well. Deebo with 130 receiving yards and 2 TDs. Not to be outdone, DK had an insane game too. 7 catches, 190 yards, 2 touchdowns. Anyone else on our team? Fant did okay. 4 catches for 50. Tyler Lockett had a touchdown, 2 catches for 30. And JSN did not have a single catch. Didn't even realize that. And I guess that was his first opportunity to get a catch on that hitch route at the end. But it's kind of bad looking when your corner leads the team in tackles. Like a linebacker and a safety, that's good. But you don't want your corner leading the team in tackles. And Witherspoon, I love Witherspoon, man. Probably one of my favorite players on the Seahawks. This game, he sucked. And he should be better than this. You know what I mean? Like, he was getting killed by Deebo. And he would not be getting killed by Deebo normally. But Draymond finished the game early with 1 sack. Got injured pretty early on in the 3rd, I think. Julian Love with the sack as well. And then we got that 1 pick 6 from Devin Bush. That was huge. And Jordan Brooks could have had a pick 6 of his own, but he dropped it. All right, we got a couple of upgrades. I'm still not sure if Draymond Jones got a dev upgrade, but we're going to get Boye Mafe up to a 72 speed rusher. I really like Boye Mafe. I really want him to develop, and I really like Derek Hall as well. I really want them to get up there. Devin Bush getting an upgrade. We're going to upgrade his pass coverage. That's what he mainly is there to do. He is fairly balanced, but getting a +2 to zone coverage. His zone coverage is now up to 69. Love to see it up into the mid-70s with his speed. Devin Witherspoon getting an upgrade despite getting absolutely murdered in this game. Going to boost his slot because that's what I like to see him getting upgraded with his skill set. Acceleration, man coverage, press, and awareness. And he should have superstar dev, but he's only got star dev. His zone is pretty low. Tyler Lockett, we're going to finally get him up to a 90 overall. We're going to probably boost, because JSN plays in the slot, we're going to boost his deep threat. Finally up to a 90 overall. Very balanced wide receiver. Getting a boost to deep route, catching traffic, and excel. Looking at his stats again at 30 years old. Just really, I mean, his deep route running, 92 deep route running without the boost is pretty damn good. Okay. So let's see if we got that dev upgrade for Draymond Jones. I don't think we did, which is going to suck. I think he could have gotten it. Oh my God, he did. He did. He got superstar development. Wow. Back-to-back weeks with superstar dev upgrades. I mean, last week we got the dub, and that was huge, and Noah Fant got the superstar dev upgrade. But even though we lost to the Niners, at least we got Draymond Jones' superstar dev, which is massive for this franchise because he is another player that we have at least re-signed for another year. He's not one of the players that might be out the door. So it's great to continue to get these superstar players on this team. And our defense is looking pretty loaded right now in terms of development. All right, guys, so unfortunately we fell behind the Niners in the NFC West standings, but next week we'll play against the Cowboys, and then guess what? Right after the Cowboys, we're playing against the Niners again, and then the Eagles. But I'll see you guys in the next episode. Of course, as always, leave me a comment if you enjoyed the video or any other comments you have about the series. I'll see you guys in the next episode, and peace.